If you're starting to feel ready to hunker down for the darker months and you want to refresh your space and make it feel a little calmer, then today's video is for you. But I want to be clear up front, if this isn't your typical fall decor video, this video is about energy, making little tweaks that will shift the energy so that it supports you through the darker half of the year. I'll walk you through a few easy steps to prepare your space and your nervous system for the months ahead. If you look at what's happening in nature right now, it's all about letting go. Trees are beginning to shed their leaves, plants are drawing their nutrients inward to their roots, and everything is turning towards rest and renewal. And we're part of that same ecosystem. But our modern lives don't really give us the permission to slow down. And so we push on with deadlines and commitments and trying to achieve end of year goals, even when our bodies are asking us to allow it to do something gentler. But if we do allow ourselves to mirror what's happening in nature in terms of our general activity, then we start to feel more grounded and balanced. And when we set up our homes in a way that remind us and encourage us and beckon us to slow down, that can be really helpful for our well-being on physical, mental, emotional levels, and can help to counterbalance the hecticness that we might be enduring when we leave our homes. So let's look at some simple ways that we can do that. The first would be light and atmosphere. Light is one of the most powerful ways to influence how your home feels and how your body feels in it. And as the days get shorter, the quality of our artificial lighting starts to matter so much more. Think about switching from harsh, bright overhead lights to softer, layered lighting. I'm talking about lamps, wall sconces, dimmer switches, candles. And a quick word on kelvins, because it really helps to know this when you're choosing your light bulbs. The Kelvin number tells you how warm or cool the light is. And anything around 2,700 to 3,000 gives you that soft, warm glow, a golden light that we might associate with candle lights or with sunset. And as the number gets higher, the lighter gets bluer, cooler, and brighter. And anything over 4,000 kelvins will be very strong and will be much more like daylight. And this matters because light ties directly into our circadian rhythms, which are our body's internal clocks that regulate sleep, mood, energy. And in the mornings, our bodies do actually need bright light to wake up. So an overhead light with a 4,000 or 5,000 K bulb in it is very useful and beneficial in the mornings if you need it to bring in that extra daylight into your home during the winter months. But in the evenings, we really want to do the opposite and keep lights more dim and golden to help our brains produce melatonin and prepare for rest. So for autumn and winter, think about mimicking that natural rhythm indoors. Bright, clear light in the mornings and soft, warm light as evening sets in. So play with light like you would with texture. Use it to shape the atmosphere and to signal to your body that it's time to relax and unwind. And speaking of texture, that's the next thing I want to talk about. Our sense of touch has a huge impact on how safe and grounded we feel. So as the temperatures drop, this is the perfect time to add more softness and warmth. So add a throw to your sofa, a wool blanket at the end of your bed, maybe swap out your curtains for something thicker, maybe swap cool linen for maybe wool curtains that will help to keep the heat in and make the space feel cozier. These aren't just simple cozy touches. They communicate a sense of safety to your nervous system. And when your body feels warm and supported, it's much easier for your mind to relax. Now, around this time of year, we can feel an urge to tie up loose ends, finish projects. There's a sense of needing to complete things before the end of the year. And I'm seeing a lot of people talking about the great lock-in with that specifically in mind. And if you are planning on doing something like that, hunkering down and getting really focused on some project for the winter months, then your home can really support you in that. I have a recent video out on decluttering with that purpose in mind, so I won't delve into it too much here. I'll link the video in the description. But essentially the point I want to make here is that clearing clutter can help to clear your mind and free up mental space so that it's easier to focus on the projects you want to dedicate your mental energy to. So a great idea would be to set up a corner where you want to work on this project, clear it, organize it, and make it cozy so that you feel drawn to spending time in that part of your home. And to top it all off, I think it would be wonderful if you could create a particularly cozy little nook that feels extra soothing at this time of year. And it doesn't have to be fancy. It can just be about pimping up your favorite comfy chair or the corner of the sofa that you like to hang out in, making sure that you have the perfect little lamp, creating a nice pool of light, that you have your throw handy, that you have somewhere to put your cuppa or your glass of vino, keeping your current book handy there, maybe your journal. It's just about creating this one little pocket of space that just feels inviting, pulls you in, makes you want to lean into something more reflective, less active, less screen oriented, just a place that feels nurturing and anchors you. You don't need to go out and buy pumpkins and all the other typical fall decor to really create that sense of coziness and warmth that we're all craving really at this time of year. It's truly these small, simple touches that really help to recalibrate the energy in our home and by extension, recalibrate our own energy. Our homes they're the backdrops to our lives, but they're more than that. They're living environments that shape how we feel, how we rest or not, and how we show up in the world when we leave them. And when you soften your lighting and add your layers and really soften the whole energy within your home, you're sending a message to your body that's telling it that it's safe to relax. And you're aligning your home with the season. So start small. All of these things are so easy to implement, and you can implement at least one of them right after you finish watching this video. And then notice how one single simple tweak can shift the energy and shift how you're feeling within your home. But if you would like a little bit more motivation, especially to declutter part of your home to help you settle in for the winter, then be sure to check out that video here. I really hope you will take a little time to set up your home to support you through the autumn and winter months, because when your home feels calm, you'll feel calm. And when you nurture your home and look after your home, it will nurture you back, and it will help you to move through the darker months of the year, not just surviving them, but thriving as you move through them. I have plenty more videos, similar topics. So if you're new to the channel and if you're interested in setting up your home to support your well-being and create a sanctuary that follows more energetic principles than necessarily following trends, then please do subscribe for more videos. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.